Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have been looking through the comments on some of my videos and it seems you guys are very interested in blush. I mentioned in one video about, it was about Bella Thorne just moving her blush slightly to make the most out of her face shape, and you guys wanted me to touch a little bit more on blusher and where to put it. So one thing I want to say just before we get into this, I know people like to use the term there are no rules in makeup, but there are, but there are no rules to creativity. So this is just a guideline and suggestion. If you want to try something different, this isn't a set in stone, this is what you have to do. This is what you are taught, you know, in a school, or what you would be expected to do maybe in a professional setting to make the most out of someone's features. You don't have to incorporate it into your everyday life. I'm not telling you how to do your makeup. Have I covered everything? So what I thought I would do for you guys is talk about where I place blush, bronzer and highlighter in terms of like togetherness and face shapes and things like that. It's not going to be very deep and I'm probably going to miss a few things out because I just want to make it as simple as possible and really easy. But just before we get into that, who the hell am I to tell you where to put your makeup and blusher and all this? My name is Robert, I'm a makeup artist in real life, not just here on YouTube, and it is my goal to help you become a pro yourself or just really good at makeup and share with you my years and years of knowledge and have you guys teach me stuff so we can be fountains of knowledge and everything like that together. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then go ahead and consider subscribing. Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing for you guys is I'm going to use my Louise McDonald Master Palette from Be Perfect Cosmetics, just because we have a highlighter, bronzer and blusher here, and they're all together, they're all set out for me. Let's just very briefly touch the very basics of face shape. My face is very long, so in terms of makeup, there is an ideal face shape. Obviously, we know there's no ideal face shape. In terms of makeup, the goal is to change the face to fit this shape, which is very contradictory, contradicts itself, because we want everyone to do whatever the hell they want with makeup, but at the same time, people want to know what to do with makeup, so we're gonna touch on that. So we're basically gonna go with those rules today. So I have a very long face shape, and the idea is to make my face a little bit rounder, because the ideal face shape is gonna be somewhere in between too round and too long. So on a face like mine, which is more oval like this, you want to create lines coming in this way. So blusher, bronzer, and highlighter will come in more this way. If you are rounder and you want to give the appearance of a longer face, we go this way. So when we watch YouTube videos and things like that now, you'll see they'll do highlighter just here, they'll do contour just here. Everyone's face shape is different and that's something we have to bear in mind. So if you do have a long face, doing highlighter like this is just going to give you the appearance of a longer, droopier face. So what I want to do first is actually start with a bit of bronzer or contour and then go on with a blush and kind of blend that in and then use a highlighter. We're going to contour about here, and on me we're going to come straight across to about here, again to round off my face shape. We're going to do the blush just to blend that in. We don't take the blush any lower than here because that will make my face longer again. And we're going to keep a highlighter separate from the blush and the bronzer, otherwise we get that kind of grey. I don't know if you've ever seen people with too much highlighter on and it looks silver, it looks like grey. That's because the products are mixing too much and because the highlight is too light. But that's a whole different thing. Here's one trick I do like though, which kind of again goes against the rules. If you have a long face shape like mine, I don't consider my cheekbones very stand outish, so I will place the blusher heavier up here to make my cheekbones stand out a bit more. If I wanted to plump up my face, I would then put the blusher here, which would be the ideal for my face shape because we want to round it off, but I like to make it a bit stronger, so I ignore that. So I always think about on the cheeks, people are like, why don't you just smile and do it here? And I think about the German kid from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and you think about like the makeup and they put like circles here because it gives that image of plumpness and fullness. So if you want to stay away from that, especially if you have a plumper face, I know that was some concerns in the comments, stay away from the apples of the cheeks and concentrate more on hollowing out this area here to give you more of a lift here. So let's do it. Let's start with a bronzer first. Oh, I need a mirror. So I'm going to do like long face this side, round face this side. I'm going to use quite a lot of products so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to start from right up here, and I'm going to take it across to here, and then bring it down. This is such an old brush, guys. I've had this brush since I was 18 years old. So can you see where I bought that colour, and how it kind of cuts off my face here a little bit more? Now let's go in with a blush. I've chosen the one that's a little bit peachier, and I'm going to do it almost like along my cheekbone, but half on the bronzer. Again, I'm going to use quite a bit of colour so you guys can see what I mean. And I'm coming straight across. And can you see how that concentration of colour really picks up my cheekbone? Whereas, and I'm going to show you on the apples of a cheek now, if I was to do it on the apples of a cheek, it now really plumps up that area here. So, obviously not this amount of colour, but that is the kind of shape we want to make for a longer face. Can you see how it rounds off my face a little bit more? Can you see how it rounds off my face a little bit more? So let's go in with a little bit of highlighter to add to this. So I'm going to start right up here. And I'm not going to take it past the eye, I'm just going to do it about here. Again, I'm putting loads on so you guys can see. Oh my god, I look like, yeah, just the 80s in general. So how about if you have a round shaped face and you want to elongate your face? Let's start with the sculpt first, and we're going to go top of the ear, right down to the corner of the mouth, just here. So if you see that shape compared to this shape, we've gone down this way as opposed to across this way. Let's add that blush. And again, we want to elongate, so I'm actually just going to follow the whole area here. And I'm not going to go too much on the apples of the cheeks because that's going to round off that shape. Just one word of advice, don't take this video so literally that you apply this much product. And then our highlighter is going to go in a similar fashion. So just from the top of the cheekbone, again, applying it just is really going to sculpt out that cheekbone. I want to do like this kind of shape, like a very subtle way, because then we're building up a cheekbone here and then we're bringing it down to here. Just like that. Oh, so light in here. So here I am with loads of stuff on my face. So you can kind of see on different sides of face, where I wanted to round the face off, I've kind of brought it quite close to the nose, but obviously we don't want to put on the nose, and where I've wanted to bring it down, I've left a big gap here. This could also easily be done with contouring, doing the same thing that I did with a bronzer in the same shape. That's what contouring is there for. It's kind of meant to mimic the shadow of your bone structure, so you're almost changing up your whole bone structure. Again, like I said, it's totally up to you what you want to do with your makeup. There are rules, but there are rules that you kind of learn so you know how to break them. But there's no rules to creativity, so do whatever the hell you want. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope that helped. If you have any questions at all, please go ahead and message me on Instagram or just comment down below. Oh, sorry, my eyes have gone all, the light's so bright. Yes, and I do genuinely love to help. So thank you so much, guys. If you enjoyed this video and you feel you've learned something today, please give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, notifications, I always forget about that, do that. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.